Good evening, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. Sarawak Premier Dato' Peninggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg is scheduled to assess the success rate of the artificial reef project this Sunday, providing an opportunity for the state leadership to witness firsthand the success of the 70 million ringgit project. The Malaysian economy expanded by 4.4% in the second quarter of 2025. In world news, India Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that India is seeking self-reliance in energy independence and the development of its own powerful defense systems, vowing to defend his country's interests like a wall. Premier Sarawak Dato' Peninggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg is scheduled to assess the success rate of the artificial reef project this Sunday. It will be conducted prior to him officiating the closing ceremony of the Tanjung Manis fishing safari. Deputy Minister for Urban Planning, Land Administration and Environment, Dato' Len Talif Saleh, said Abang Johari's insights will provide an opportunity for the state leadership to witness firsthand the success of the 70 million ringgit project.
Berhormat, Premier kita akan juga datang, terutama sekali beliau akan meninjau perkembangan dari segi pelaksanaan tukun tiruan yang telah kita labuhkan beberapa tahun yang lepas. Dan di situlah kita nanti beliau akan melihat the effect, the impact of this tukun tiruan kepada marine life yang telah kita labuhkan dari sematan dari Tanjung Datuk sampai ke Lawas, dan dari segi laporan yang diberikan oleh SFC adalah memberansangkan, tetapi beliau nak melihat dengan sendirinya adakah laporan ini betul.
The project not only serves to enrich marine resources, but also helps boost the income of local fishing communities and protect fishing grounds. To date, Sarawak Forestry Corporation SFC has deployed 600 artificial reef units in the waters of Pelawai, Palo and Lawas. Another 1,200 units have been installed in the waters of Igan Muka, as well as from the Muara Tebas area to Sabuyao. The initiative also supports marine environmental conservation efforts and enhances Sarawak's coastal waters as a safe habitat for various fish species and other marine life.
Sarawak will launch its inaugural mega fair at Suntec Singapore Convention and Exhibition Centre from October 16 to 19. Deputy State Secretary Dato' Hee Chang Hee revealed the event will showcase the state's business, tourism and cultural offering and is part of the government's effort to boost Sarawak's visibility and draw more investors and tourists. Several key highlights include a business conference and trade exhibition, as well as the Sarawak Carnival and Gastronomy Showcase.
The business conference and trade exhibition will feature over 100 exhibitors from government agencies and the private sector. All speakers from various government sectors will share insights on opportunities in Sarawak on investment and trade. Breakout sessions will be held as well to foster closer interactions between government agencies and businesses, as well as provide networking opportunities for business-to-business engagement. Meanwhile, visitors to the Sarawak Carnival and Gastronomy can look forward to exploring Sarawak's cultural and heritage offerings, including tourism showcases, live performances, traditional craft demonstrations, and interactive activities.
The Sarawak Centre of Technical Excellence, Centex Dalat, is nearing full completion, with construction progress reaching 98% and is expected to commence operation as early as this September. It will offer a unique program dubbed the Fiberglass Boat course. This is relevant to the local communities, such as those from Kampong Medong, who traditionally have been producing fiberglass boats. Minister of Women, Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah, said the introduction of this course will allow locals to receive structured and professional training in the field.
Kursus yang saya rasa tidak ada di tempat lain iaitu membina bot fiberglass. Ini adalah satu lagi kekuatan ataupun yang kelainan daripada Sintex fiberglass. Kita tahu orang suka ni regatta. Jadi fiberglass ini kita mahu Sintex Dalat menjadi satu tempat di mana kekuatannya, salah satu daripada kekuatannya ialah membina bot fiberglass ni.
Elaborating further, Fatimah said Sintex Dalat is not only developed for the youth of Dalat, but also open to participants from surrounding areas. She noted that Sintex Dalat will offer courses distinct from other Sintex campuses, as each centre has its focus and strengths.
Membezakan juga Sintex Dalat dengan Sintex lain ialah language center. Kami ada minta supaya satu pusat bahasa diadakan di Sintex Dalat. Ini selari dengan tag line Dalat berakar rumbia, berinti budaya, dan budaya itu selalu dikaitkan juga dengan bahasa.
Additionally, she revealed the campus will be officially inaugurated by Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunopeng in October.
The Malaysian Fire and Rescue Department JPPM Sarawak plans to increase the number of fire stations statewide as part of initiatives under the 13 Malaysia Plan RMK13. Its director Jamri Masran said the expansion aims to strengthen emergency response coverage, particularly in rapid developing areas.
Antara tujuan kami datang bertemu yang Datuk Patinggi pada pagi ini adalah nak berkongsi tentang status Jabatan Bomba dan Penyelamat Negeri Sarawak. Contohnya berapa jumlah balai yang ada setakat ini, dan balai-balai baru yang dirancang untuk RMK 13. Dan masa yang sama juga saya berkongsi juga dengan kekuatan pegawai-pegawai saya di seluruh Sarawak dan juga jentera dan juga logistik.
Meanwhile, in an effort to enhance operational capability, Jamri also requested a special allocation from the Premier of Sarawak to enable the department to procure portable pumps.
Saya ambil satu contoh, yang terbaru ni terdapat kebakaran api hutan di UiTM Mukah. Kami menghadapi sedikit masalah tentang pump. Jadi daripada case study tersebut, kami telah bercerita dengan Datuk Patinggi dan alhamdulillah Datuk Patinggi menerimanya dengan hati yang terbuka dan insya-Allah beliau cuba akan membantu kamilah.
The Malaysian economy expanded by 4.4% in the second quarter of 2025, equivalent to 4.4% growth in the first half of 2025, driven by robust domestic demand as household spending was higher. In 2Q, the country's economy expanded by 5.9%. Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) Governor Datuk Seri Abdul Rashid Ghaffur said household spending was higher amid positive labour market conditions and income-related policy measures, including the upward revision of minimum wage and civil servant salaries. At the same time, the central bank governor said import growth was higher, driven by strong demand for capital goods, reflecting higher investment activities. On the supply side, he said growth was driven by the services and manufacturing sectors. Abdul Rashid highlighted that on a quarter-on-quarter, seasonally adjusted basis, growth expanded by 2.1% from 0.7% in 1Q 2025. In world news, India is seeking self-reliance in energy independence and the development of its own powerful defense systems. Its Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, vowed to defend his country's interests like a wall. Modi delivered his annual Independence Day address from the imposing ramparts of New Delhi Red Fort at the time when India faces intense pressure and threats of additional tariffs from the United States.
आत्मनिर्भरता का नाता सिर्फ आयात और निर्यात रुपये, पैसे, पाउंड, डॉलर यहां तक सीमित नहीं है। इतना सीमित अर्थ उसका नहीं है। आत्मनिर्भरता का नाता हमारे सामर्थ्य से जुड़ा हुआ, और जब आत्मनिर्भरता खत्म होने लगती है तो सामर्थ्य भी निरंतर क्षीण होता जाता है। और इसलिए हमारे सामर्थ्य को बचाए रखने, बनाए रखने और बढ़ाए रखने के लिए आत्मनिर्भर होना बहुत अनिवार्य।
Ties between New Delhi and Washington have been strained by Trump's ultimatum that India end its purchases of Russian oil, a key source of revenue for Moscow, as it wages its military offensive in Ukraine. India said it stands ready to support efforts to end the Ukraine war and endorses a summit to be held between Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on Friday. But the United States says it will double new import tariffs on India from 25% to 50% by August 27 if New Delhi does not switch crude suppliers.
Many people remain buried in the mud and debris after a cloudburst struck a remote mountain village in Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir. The death toll reached 60 as families look for the missing in the disaster area along a Hindu pilgrimage route in Kichwar district. Hundreds of rescue workers and locals battle treacherous terrain, carrying bodies wrapped in blankets in the aftermath of the disaster, which left a trail of destruction across the remote Himalayan settlement. Crowds gathered at the Kichwar hospital while people carried some of the injured on stretchers. The National Disaster Response Force and DRF said its team were engaged in search and rescue operations in coordination with the civil administration. This is the second major deadly flooding disaster in India that occurred this month. In the Philippines, cockfighting has remained a national obsession that survived official bans and police crackdowns. 3 years after then-President Rodrigo Duterte announced a total ban on live-stream cockfights, or e-sabong, the industry continued to thrive. Divers have spent more than a month searching a lake south of Manila for the bodies of men with link to the Philippines' bloody national obsession, cockfighting.
Sabong po para sa akin is pampalipas oras lang po, tsaka katuwaan. Pero iba po yung nadudulat niyang stress sa'yo, to the point na nasisiro na po talaga yung pera mo.
Kasi walang takot eh. Pipindutin lang niya. Bahala na. Hindi ka tulad sa physical, you need to deal with the person pa eh, to get yung pusta niya eh. Dito, unlimited, kahit tumaya ka ng malaki, somebody will pay you eh. Somebody will bet against your yung sa tinaya mo eh. So, walang takot. Tsaka ang kagandaan daw dati, meron talagang pupuntahan na have to cash out. Eh, mas pinaganda pa, nilagay sa e-wallet.
But the easy access, anonymity of the online world and sheer volume of betting sites can lead to e-sabong addiction, and within a year, bettors were winning and losing upwards of $15,000 a day.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms at TV Sarawak. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.